What's going on, guys? It's your boy Johnny Liquidator coming back with another video. So it look like Lexie Hall wraps up another interview, and this time she's speaking about online hate that she has been receiving. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. That has definitely been on a media tour is Lexie Hall. I feel like Lexie Hall kind of like the spokesperson for the team in a way. She's always doing interviews. She's never shying away from questions. And it's just great to have somebody like Lexie Hall on your team that's willing to kind of be a voice for the locker room in a sense. You don't really see that in professional sports like that for players to go out and do interviews the way she does, but she definitely go and get the job done, bro. She speak to a lot of podcasters. She speak to a lot of people. And this time she's speaking with a pastor. I'm guessing it's a church up in Indianapolis, and they talking about the upcoming season and online hate. Now, we know online hate has been a big topic of discussion surrounding the Indiana Fever. Some people say it's Fever fans dishing out hate. Other people say it's other WNBA fans. But we know one thing for sure is that there is a lot of toxic tweets, a lot of toxic things to come out with this WNBA fan base as a whole. You know me personally, I'm not going to put it on one fan base or the other fan base. At the end of the day, there's a lot of hate that goes on online. Hell, I even receive it sometimes. And that, my friends, is what we got to check, because you don't see that in any other sports. You don't see anybody being targeted for certain comments. You just don't see it. But just like I stated, this is an interview. It's kind of long too, so we're gonna react to it, and let's get it pulled up, man. Let's go to their channel real quick. Give a shout out to Northview Church, and yeah, man, let's dive right into this thing, dog. So, like I said, it's about 13 minutes long. It's kind of long. We ain't gonna do the whole thing.
That's great basketball. And I think what you girls are doing is great. And shout out to the Pacers. I know some of you are in the room working here thinking, hey, that's my team. But tell me just what has the transition to Indiana been like?
It's been awesome. And I think I moved here 3.5 years ago when I got drafted in 2022. And I think the first thing I noticed was the community just welcomes me and welcomes the Indiana Fever, everyone that comes in with open arms. So we're really grateful to be here. And as I've been here for 3 years, I mean, it's just incredible to see the growth and the growth of the support of our team over the course of the few years. And watching this video, I mean, it makes me so excited to be back in Cambridge this season, right around the corner. So it's been awesome.
So tell me about the journey. Spokane, Washington, then to Stanford, national championship, and then drafted to the Fever, teamed up with Caitlin Clark. And now it's like overnight, you go from ordinary girl just living passionately, pursuing a dream to now I'm famous, and most of my interactions moving forward, I would say in the Hoosier state, just know anywhere you go around here, girl, you're famous.
Well, thank you.
Folks, is that fair? Like,
Hey, shout out to the pastor, man. Lexie Hall definitely looks surprised. Like, hey, I'm not famous. I'm pretty sure if she go anywhere in the country, she's famous, guys. Like, people like Lexie Hall probably can't even go to Walmart no more.
For the opportunity.
Wow. We became Lexie Hall fans in 2019. Anyone pick Stanford to win the girls' term? That comes with your blessing, right? Talk to me about navigating pressure.
It's a big part of the game. And I think, you know, when you're playing early on, you can say that work ethic will get you everything that you want. And there's very much truth to that. But then there's also a piece when you get to this level that mental toughness is an even bigger piece, because you have people from everywhere commenting on your success and your failures and whether you belong, whether you don't. And so I think you have to believe that you are enough, and you are loved, and everything that you do, your sport doesn't define you. And I think that's something that you learn as you get into this job, is that the season will go up and down, and just to maintain strong, and everything works out exactly how it should. And you have patience in that process, in that journey. And I think that's just something that, you know, as a rookie, you just want to go in and you want to do really, really well. And that's not that easy. And it's a big jump in the level of the play and level of the game. And I think you just have to keep putting in the work and keep working hard. And eventually, you know, things work out exactly how they are supposed to. So just trusting that process.
Yeah, and the fact that you live instantly scrutinized and with instant feedback and commentary that comes with no filter.
Instant, yeah.
Yeah, what was crazy, so we were talking about that commercial I seen. Maybe you guys seen this commercial. It was in the Sweet 16 just recently. During, folks, please be kind to the athletes. And I thought to myself, whoa, we've really accelerated in some areas in terms of culture. For most of us, we will never experience that type of pressure.
Yeah, I think it's, it's so hard because we're our worst critic already. And then you go online and a lot of times people are almost as mean. And it's insane because all we're doing is try to put out the best product that we can. And sometimes it's not as good as you expect. So I think just giving everybody grace and I mean, we're doing our best, and sometimes you're going to love it and we'll hear it. And then sometimes we don't, and maybe we don't need to hear it. But yeah, it's hard. And I think that that's definitely part of the job that you don't really think about, but it's a piece that's there.
Yeah. I think you learn.
Why is everybody putting up with ads like it's 2010? Like it's 2025, guys. Just use Pi. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up.
I would guess that the critical necessity of attaching the right weight to the right words, right? When you understand that most words you hear are empty, shallow words. Mm-hmm. That's not to say you live with some jaded view of humanity. It's just to say, no, trust is a real necessity in my life. Who are the people who I am going to give access, am going to give authority to say, no, you can coach me, correct me, speak in, because you still need that as someone who's going to pursue elite goals. It's like, okay, how do you safeguard unhealthy pressure? But then how do you facilitate a productive pressure?
I think I got advice once that I think is really important, and it was only take opinions from people you would take advice from. And if I wouldn't take advice from a lot of the people online that are saying the negative things. So it's hard, but try not to listen or read them or think that they mean anything. Because
guys, that was powerful. She said only take opinions from people you can take advice from. I think a lot of people on this channel, a lot of people in this chat, a lot of people down in the comment section, actually, we need to do that in our everyday life. Only take opinions from people you would take advice from. That's powerful, man.
Because really, they don't. You don't care what they have to say if they were giving me good advice or bad advice, so I shouldn't listen to the opinions of them either.
We always try to think of like, how do you give a 4-year?
Now, that was Lexie Hall on some of her interview with Northview Church, man. You guys can head on over to their YouTube channel right now to check out the video in its entirety, bro. It's a very powerful interview, man. It is some church stuff in there, but if you guys are into that type of stuff, going on over there, check it out. Real quick, I want to say thank you to the guys for 77,000 subscribers on this channel. My channel is a little different from everybody else. I don't have like a ton of channels. This is my main channel. I built this channel 4 years in the making. I don't have a plaque, as you guys can see, multiple ones. I'm not jumping around with genres. What you see is what you get with me, man. And I just want to say thank you guys for this journey as we get that much closer to 100,000 followers to where I finally can have a plaque. That'd be nice. But yeah, man, thank you guys for 77,000. And keep them bills on, because I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.